Hello everyone, it's Davi here again and welcome back to my tutorial on nodes part 5. This time I'm going to show you how I made our golden top face look 3D with this effect here. It looks like it's a 3D solid object going away from the camera on this 3D perspective. Everything I did was inside this group that I created that it's called golden height. So let's go inside and disconnect everything so we can do it together. The plan here is to use the top view that you can bring it from the window top. And you see the camera cone and this line here that is our drawing. And make a whole bunch of copies of them and bring it back, and then another one and bring it back, and have a whole bunch of them stacked to make it look like it's a 3D solid object, but it's nothing but a whole bunch of copies of the same object going a little bit back, further back from each other. I already have a top view in here that I like to use. So let's start making our copies by bringing an apply peg transformation from the node library and connecting to our original drawing. Then we bring a peg and connect it to our apply peg transformation. And let's use the translate tool here to send it back in 3D. But we only want to send it back a little bit because remember, we're going to use a whole bunch of copies and we're going to stack a whole bunch of these. So just send it back a little bit and you can see now we have two lines because this is the original one and this is the copy. And let's have another apply peg transformation. You can either bring it from the node library or you can copy from here. Apple C, Apple V. Connect the output into the input here because we're making a copy of the copy. Connect it to the composite so we can see it. And now we're going to use the same peg on this one. And the reason we're using the same peg is because we want them to be the same the same distance from each other every time, and we're gonna stack a whole bunch of them. So now you can see we have two copies, these two yellow lines, and if we do this again and attach this one into the next and the same copy in here and the output into the composite, now we have three copies, and we go on and on until it looks good and it looks 3D. I already did this, and for me, I found the number of copies that I think looks good, and that number is 50. It's going to take a long time for me to do this, although I can just copy paste. But I already done this and put inside a group that I named 3D stack here. And if I go inside, you see that this looks just like that thing I was doing. Let's bring the peg in here. But I did it 50 times. So let's just delete these ones and use my stack of 50 instead of 3. And now on my top view, we have 50 lines telling me that I have 50 copies going back and back a little bit every time. And it now looks a little bit 3D, although the color is really flat. So we're going to address that color problem on my next tutorial, where this is really going to start to look like it's a solid piece of gold. So I'll see you on the next one.